When Duston Holloway walked into his home, the last thing he expected to find was his girlfriend asleep in bed with another man. But rather than flipping out, Holloway reacted calmly, and he quickly got his revenge in a very public forum. Killeen, Texas native Duston Holloway spent his days working as a superintendent in the construction industry. His work had taken him from his home state all the way to Louisiana and back again. In the Lone Star State, the 23-year-old Holloway made his home with his girlfriend, and although that sounds like the beginning of a happily ever after story, Holloway walked in on a scene that he could have never expected. One night, Holloway found his girlfriend fast asleep in bed, and snuggled up next to her was another man. Many people would agree that an incensed reaction from Holloway would be valid here. Instead, Holloway said on Facebook that he'd gone through a series of different options. He first considered fighting the man in bed next to his girlfriend. Holloway also said he tried waking her up, but she was drunk as a skunk and passed out. If he'd woken her up, Holloway said he was gonna ask her if he was gonna have to sleep in the spare bedroom. He also jokingly added he wanted to know what kind of breakfast this dude liked. But Holloway's girlfriend didn't stir. So rather than seeking answers or starting a fight, Holloway resorted to a vengeful option. The construction supervisor whipped out his phone and began taking photos of the apparently loved-up pair, with his face in the picture too. Then Holloway posted the string of telling selfies online. According to The Sun, he came up with a spicy caption for the post. He wrote, "When you come home to another man in your bed with the one you loved." Holloway concluded his post by declaring, "Good men deserve good women." And with that, he shared his sentiments in the photos to Facebook, where they were seen, shared, and commented on by thousands. Most of those who saw the picture praised Holloway for his course of action. One commenter said he acted as the bigger person in the situation. She also wrote, "I'm sure one day you'll find someone will think the world of you." Another woman assured Holloway that he wasn't alone. The exact same happened to her, although her instinct didn't have her reaching for a camera. "I caught my husband with another woman. I went downstairs to the kitchen and made a cup of tea," she wrote. Of course, not everyone agreed with Holloway's course of action. A third woman chimed in to say, "Taking pictures and blasting them on the web does not make you a better man. Calmly walking away and just accepting what happened and not seeking revenge makes you the better man." Still, after his post went viral, Holloway logged onto Facebook once more to thank those who had lent their support through the social media site. "Yesterday, I thought my world fell apart. I was heartbroken to ever witness anything like that," he said. "I've had thousands of messages upon thousands of people from all over the world congratulating me on being the better man and walking away. I've pride and respect. I'm amazed at the way this turned out," Holloway wrote. Then Holloway said the ordeal's viral aftermath wasn't quite what he wanted either. "I don't care to be known all over. I could care less." And he went on, "I know good people deserve the best. I'm officially amazed with this." "There's no need in bashing someone when they're down. It was wrong," Holloway went on. "But the better person is always the best way. The best feeling is when someone appreciates everything about you that someone took for granted," the 23-year-old concluded. Nevertheless, Holloway wasn't the first person in a relationship to discover his significant other was cheating, nor was he the last to expose their ways to the world. In fact, a man in Buenos Aires, Argentina, used a similar method to confront his girlfriend. A 22-year-old named Mariano had a significant other, but had decided to attend a party solo one evening. While there, he noticed a girl canoodling with another guy at the party, and then Mariano realized who she was. The woman in question was Mariano's girlfriend, but he didn't flip out seeing her cheating right before his eyes. Instead, he grabbed his phone and snapped a selfie in front of his girlfriend and her kissing partner. Then he uploaded the photo with a hilarious caption. "My girlfriend, now ex, didn't realize we came to the same party," Mariano wrote. The photo he shared of the incident, like Holloway's snapshots, went viral. And the popular tweet was actually how Mariano's girlfriend found out that she knew what he had done. Upon seeing it, the girlfriend commented on the post defending her actions. "I was very drunk," she wrote, adding that her kissing partner was very insistent with me. "He told me loads of things and I do not know how it came to that." "I seriously love you and I want to be with you," the girlfriend pleaded at the end of her post. But it seemed as though Mariano wasn't open to hearing her apology. Instead, he responded, "You could have made a bit more of an effort." Videos also make a shocking piece of evidence to prove a person's infidelity. Take as another example a newlywed couple in Singapore. Their identities were not released to the press, but the two were believed to be in business, and one of them had a big secret. In the weeks leading up to the wedding, the groom-to-be must have grown suspicious that his future wife was leading a double life. So he hired a woman identified as Mrs. Zhao from Ajax Investigation and Security Services. 42-year-old Mrs. Zhao spent the next 6 weeks tailing the man's betrothed before returning to him with footage that she'd captured. The video showed the bride-to-be walking into a hotel room with another man. With that, Mrs. Zhao assumed the wedding would be canceled. But according to Unilad, she was quite shocked to receive an invitation to the couple's nuptials. She'd soon realized why the groom had let the big day happen in spite of what he knew. On the day of his wedding, the groom played a montage of all the beautiful moments he and his bride had shared leading up to their wedding day. Soon, though, the clip segued into one Mrs. Zhao had captured, the one seemingly showing the bride cheating on her husband. All their guests watched the clip, which supposedly showed the bride and a man, not her new husband, sharing intimate moments. As the montage ended, the groom bid her a harsh farewell and stormed out. Fortunately, not all cheating stories have an unhappy ending. In 2017, Rebecca Penley's story went viral too, but not for the same reason as the aforementioned tales of dishonesty. In fact, the 19-year-old hadn't uncovered a cheater in her own life. Instead, the University of Texas San Antonio student recognized one of her Twitter friends' boyfriends in the library. The only problem was that the guy wasn't with Jasmine Rios, whom Penley knew to be his girlfriend. He was with another woman. Penley only knew Rios through Twitter, so she asked a group of her closer friends if she should share the news with her social media acquaintance. They helped her come to her decision that telling Rios was the right thing to do, Penley told BuzzFeed. So Penley sent Rios a message through Twitter, along with a picture of her boyfriend and the other girl. "I recognize who I think is your boyfriend in the library from all y'all's pictures on Twitter," Penley wrote. Then Penley let Rios know the bad news. "He's with a girl and he's kinda touchy with her, and I really don't know if I should message you or how to tell you, but I've been full-on cheated on before," Penley revealed. "Girl to girl, I'd want to know. Hope this doesn't cause you any problems. I feel really bad, but I just thought it'd be wrong to witness it and not say anything. You know?" Penley wrote. She concluded with a cheeky, "Tell me if you want me to fight him." Immediately after she had pressed send, Penley told BuzzFeed, "I bolted upstairs because I didn't want anything to happen in public. I sat there anxiously waiting on a couch for her to respond." And Rios's response was an unexpected one to say the least. "Thank you for telling me, girl, but that's not my boyfriend. He has an identical twin brother," Rios said, along with a couple crying laughing emojis. "That's his brother in the picture, and that's his girlfriend," Rios went on to explain. Even though the whole situation was just a huge misunderstanding, Rios was appreciative of Penley's efforts to tell her what had happened. "Thank you so much, girlie, for telling me, even though it's not my boyfriend," Rios concluded. With that, she shared her exchange with Penley on Twitter, where the story began, and Rios's tweet quickly went viral. Most who read the story had a bit of advice for Rios. "Make a point to become friends with Penley in real life. She's loyal," praised one Twitter user. "Y'all are basically strangers and she's down to help. Befriend her," wrote another. The second commenter went on to say that Penley exemplified the kind of people we need in our lives. And that's great advice for all those who have been actually cheated on, especially those who have gone to great lengths to expose their ex's true colors. Check out these other videos from Let Me Know. If you haven't made the move to subscribe to our channel, all you need to do is click on that red subscribe button. Thank you for watching.